What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I'm bringing you guys some Evolve gameplay. Got to play quite a bit more of the game since Skyless and I talked about it on Frag Logic last week. It's been a very interesting journey so far in the game, mostly because we're trying to get a lot of cram sessions in before this tournament happens on Saturday. It'll be the first tournament that we participate in as a team since maybe like a game battles tournament for Titanfall, I believe, back during either the summer or yeah, I think it was during the summer that we played in the early summer, or maybe at the beginning of spring of 2014. It's kind of something that Skyless kind of pointed at and wanted us to try out and do. We're still kind of on the fence about it, to be honest with you. It's just been us as a solid three, and we've had some difficulties playing together. Which, if you tune into Frag Logic tonight, you'll probably also hear some more discussion on the in-depth about the game mechanics and things like that that are kind of bothering us. I've been playing as the Wraith monster. I have not lost a game yet as the Wraith. I believe I'm 7-0 with the Wraith monster, and I found that generally speaking, that one is much easier to play than Goliath in terms of just pure mobility, and I think that actually makes it quite a bit easier to play versus the Goliath monster, which you need to just a little bit more precision when you're moving around the map and doing your jumps, and just thinking about, I guess, how you play. A little bit less, I would say, risk involved with playing Wraith versus the Goliath so far. I actually don't know if I've played against a full party of players yet, or ones that were teamed up or have been playing a while. Most of the games I've played have been, for the most part, blowouts. When I played as the Wraith, there was maybe one or two games where it was actually pretty close, and I had to kind of work to get my wins as that particular monster. I have not gone on a Goliath tier yet with it at all, but I've actually really been enjoying monster gameplay when I've been playing solo. The hunter experience, on the other hand, has not been all that ideal. We tried to play together as a party of four, and that just did not work. I don't know what was up with the matchmaking. And apparently, this was also an issue when I was not playing with Skyless and Wraith and Wraith's brother, Callisto. They were still having issues with matchmaking, although it seems like party of three seems to be a lot more functional. For whatever reason, we could not get matchmaking to work with a party of four, with three of us being able to party up and one person just not being able to get in, or they would be in the party and be invisible. Again, we'll talk some more about that on Frag Logic. So I have not been able to successfully play together as a party of four to see what the hunter experience is like, but I can tell you guys that playing solo has been pretty rough in terms of just getting people on the same page. I think my most frustrating game right now was one where as the assault player, which is what I've been trying to main, I was doing major damage to, I believe we played a Wraith, and it really came down to about 1 bar of health, and I ended up dying right next to this guy, and all he had to do was revive me. And my mic is on. I'm telling this guy, "Hey guy, I'm right beside you. Revive me." He did not revive me. He continued to run on, and again, I was doing major damage to the monster. I tried to stick around and stay in there because my teammate was right next to me, and I was like, okay, he'll revive me if I go down. I go down, he runs completely away from me, and then I die, and they end up dying to this guy who basically had no health left. And I was just, I was pretty frustrated. It's been a while since I've been pretty frustrated at a game because of my teammates, and and this happens to be the game that kind of ticked me off about, my teammate experience. I had a very similar story occur when I talked about, the game. It was my very first game on Evolve for the full game, when a guy just quit playing. We started off, he died a couple times to NPCs. We get to the final evolve state of the monster, and the guy just leaves, and then we end up with an NPC as our bot, basically as our fourth player. And that fourth player happened to be the medic, and he died immediately. So, you know, I've heard some people say that the bots are pretty good. I've yet to play a monster bot, but every time I've gotten a NPC as the bot for the hunters, just gotten wrecked, absolutely destroyed. So I can say right now that my hunter experience has not been that great, but you know, I'm still enjoying the game. I can't wait to you know, kind of play as a party to get that experience going. Hopefully, you know, Turtle Rock continues to improve those servers and matchmaking experience, so that we can play together without any hiccups. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I'll have some more Evolve gameplay coming very soon. This is kind of a condensed version of one of the games I played. But until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. I wonder if you can... Well, you're here, made it this far. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate it. I think all of my brethren would appreciate it. Leave a like. Help spread the word. Subscribe if you've not already. And we have a lovely video right there. Check that on out.